Time, the thing that everyone fears. I heard somewhere that it's also money. Everyone fears time because one day we get old and then we fall into the void. But what if we had control of it? There's one game that plays with the idea of controlling time, and it's an old Xbox game from 2002. That game being Blinx the Time Sweeper. Blinx the Time Sweeper was a 3D platformer developed by Artoon and published by Microsoft for the original Xbox. This game is well known for using the interesting gimmick of time. The game was advertised with this gimmick by saying it was the first 4D game, the fourth dimension being time, obviously. I don't fully know how the game works. I'm assuming that it runs in full time, and you could manipulate that time, like rewinding time so that a fallen structure could rebuild itself, or pausing time to get past swinging axe obstacles. The game stars Blinx the cat as he journeys to save a world corrupted by time monsters, while the clock ticks down to its time being frozen indefinitely, and also to save a princess from that world that was kidnapped. And that is the plot, so let's get into the game. All the standard moves are here. You can run around, you have a double jump, and you can perform acrobatic skills like Mario. There's no wall jump, but you can do a backflip and a side flip, and that's it. I don't really know why these two moves are here. Maybe they're here for the fun of it. Maybe they're here so you can dodge enemy attacks with style. That's probably why they're here, but most of the time I ended up doing the move on accident more than on purpose. Where time comes in is when things get really interesting. A lot of the puzzles in this game are time related. You can pull up the time menu by holding down the B button, and then you can select from one of the time abilities. These abilities are pause, fast forward, rewind, slow, and record. Those are all the time moves in the time menu. Wait, I think I'm forgetting something. One that's outside the time menu. Shit, I died in the game. I guess I have to replay from the... What? This is kind of a time power. The last time power I forgot to mention. They're called retries. Most of these powers are pretty self-explanatory. Pause pauses time. Fast forward makes everything faster with the added benefit of invincibility. Rewind reverses time, reversing anything that happened in the stage. Slow slows time to a crawl. Record records your movement and then plays it back through a clone of you. And with retries, time is pushed back to before you got hit so you can avoid it. And if you get hit again, you can go back even further so it's easier. You can get these powers by collecting scattered time crystals or time crystals dropped by the time monsters. Collecting 3 crystals in a row grants you 1 power, while collecting 4 in a row grants you 2. Time isn't your only weapon. You also have a vacuum. You can suck up any piece of debris scattered around the level, which you can then use to shoot at the time monsters in order to defeat them. If you still have debris by the end of the level, you can earn extra money on top of the money you find in the stage. What can you use the money for? This is the shop. Here you can buy upgrades, items, and cosmetics. In regards to upgrades, you can get more retry holders to hold your retries and time holders to hold time powers. The items you can get can be more retries or debris you can use against the time monsters. For cosmetics, you can get new outfits, my favorite being the zebra pattern, and you can also get new vacuums, which I should have mentioned when going over items, but they're also just cosmetics, so some of these give you a cool new ability. One vacuum is just a flamethrower. Another one allows you to vacuum up larger debris. Onto the enemies. The time monsters are bizarre. They're basically made up of scattered time crystals that have been left unattended for long periods of time. They're probably one of the most notable parts of the game for how wacky their designs are. You have to defeat all the time monsters in order to unlock the exit gate at the end of the stage. so you can't run by them, otherwise the world will be frozen in time indefinitely and you will be trapped there forever. That is a horrifying way to go out, not gonna lie. Yeah, you hear that music? That music is just amazing. Let's listen to the soundtrack more clearly. I love the soundtrack, it just suits the game perfectly. Okay, this game is amazing. I like a lot of the game, from the gameplay to the music. But there are a few things that might deter some players. Like mentioned before, the jump moves, being the backflip and side flip, are pretty much useless and are way too easy to pull off on accident, which can lead to a lot of deaths. The run speed can be time consuming. It doesn't mean you'll run out of time quicker because of it. It's just that the run speed is so slow. Also, running at an angle legit makes you run faster. I'm dead serious. Even the running animation goes faster. The shop mechanic is cool and all, but with things like the outfits and vacuums, if you want a specific one, you need to buy it, and then if you want to return to your prior outfit and or vacuum, you need to buy that one again. And I feel this would be a lot better if there was a costume menu where you can switch around the outfits and vacuums. It's more of a thing that needs an update for convenience. If you don't really care about collecting or just want to stick to one outfit, it's not much of a problem. And yeah. Despite the game's problems, this game is really fun. It has some really interesting mechanics that are really fun to use. Plus the music is amazing. If you want to play this game now, if you have an original Xbox, you can get the game for practically dirt cheap. You can also get the game on the Xbox store to play on the latest Xboxes, which I do not have. You can also emulate the game on your PC if you have no Xboxes. Microsoft needs to port this game to PC for convenience for all Microsoft users. Or the game could get a remake. Who knows? This game deserves to be played, so check it out. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you later. Wow, this place has gotten more lively. Oh god, what did I do? Where's my tip? You know, the one you didn't give me last month? What? I thought I gave it to you. Didn't give it to me. I swear I gave it to you. Well, you didn't. Look, maybe I forgot to animate that in the last video, right, me? Oh, see? Look, man, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean not to tip you, honest. Here, this is double of what that tip was gonna be. And also money for the Shirley I'd like. Okay, here you go. Thanks. Sorry again. No problem. Wait, this is just text saying money for the drink and double the tip. Oh shit, I'm sorry!